That's my Twitter. There we are. Same kind of temperature. Scene of my car, she's the star. Oh no! Oh, I didn't put Chatterino up. Oh no! I'm a bad streamer. Help! Chatterino, there we are. My little chat. There we are. Hello, hello. Hi, Red. Better than me now, no, na 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 na. Let me add that on the Twitter chat. There we go. Hello everyone. Why don't you know her better than me? Bow, 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 bow. Do 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 do. Know better than me. Do 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 do. What's my Discord? Hey cow, what up? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Be a little more friendly now, now. You need to calm down. Man, I'm cold. You are better than me. There we go. Okay. There we go. There you go, chat. Sorry, I didn't add the new stuff. I keep forgetting. I'm being really dumb about it. Add existing. Yes, add it. Thank you. Can we hear the music now? Probably. We do the properties. There we go. Can you hear now, chat? Can you hear now? Is it being loud? Hello? Type in chat if you can hear me. There we go. Hello, hello? Do you also hear the music? It's intentionally meant to be kind of quiet. Hello, hello? There we go. Chat, can you hear? The music ain't working again, but now we can hear again. Well, don't I love broken music setups? So we playing mirrored. No, not mirrored. The game is mirrored, yes, because it does this. I already flipped it, right? Like, this is what it looks like when I don't transform it. So, yeah, it likes to put itself mirrored and upside down for some reason. Don't ask. I don't know. I literally have never played this game. Do you really not hear the music? You should be able to. Device is correct. The properties are correct. Yes, yes. Still mirrored. Yeah, I can't fix the mirroring. It literally doesn't want me to. I'll show you guys. I'm not kidding. There's the flip option, but it does nothing. I know it's mirrored. I'm aware. I can literally see it as well. Like, for me, it's not mirrored. The actual game isn't mirrored, obviously. But it doesn't have any settings. And I was like, well, guess we gotta deal with it. Guess we gotta deal with it. Where's the advanced audio properties? Do-do-do. Do-do. Can you hear the music? Yeah, no, it does. Like, the OBS internal one doesn't want to do it. Can you hear the game music again, by the way? Or not? Let me know. Let me know, chat. Send any message indicating if it's actually on or not. The game audio. That is. Apologies for that one. Mance was being dumb. I essentially switched back all the shit I did last stream because I gave up on the fucking audio mixing. I'm gonna be real. I read, like, into it for 2 hours today. I tried to fix the issues, but I could get it to capture game audio and music, but it's very silent. Yeah, it's meant to be very silent. Because for me, it's really loud. I should just turn down my... Wait. I can turn it up for you guys. I don't really want to turn it up for myself. Where's it? Audio properties. 150. Flip horizontal and transform maybe. Yeah, I know, it does. I literally did that. And it does nothing. There you go. It literally does nothing. I'm not upping my audio to hear it, not gonna lie. I put it on 150%. It should be able to... Like, the game audio is just so really quiet because I like it being quiet. There you go. I put it up to 20. Because it's very, very loud for myself. Can you hear it, chat? And yes, it is flip, but it just doesn't want to do it. I can literally press flip horizontal like as much as I want. It literally doesn't do it. It got me to rotate it 180 degrees. But nothing else. This is originally what it looked like, by the way, chat. I can rotate it 180 degrees, but it's not. Just don't want to. Is it... I could turn it up even more if you'd like. I could put it to... 200%. Yes? Does it let me do that? Yes. I put it up to 200. You should be able to hear it. It's, like, really loud. In OBS. I just have it quite quietly because, Wait, with, wait, 1 second, the mirroring. One second. Getting the DMs because I'm very popular. Kidding. With the mirrored. Yeah. I mean, I've literally done the thing. I've literally done the thing in OBS. So you're doing the rotate and then flip. Maybe try this flipping vertically when it's upside down. Yeah, okay, maybe. Wait, reset. This is what it originally looks like, right? Does it do it? This is what it does. Transform. This is what it does. If I click flip vertical, it does that. If I click flip horizontal, it does this. Does it work, maybe? Perhaps. Wait, where's it? Okay, vertical is this. Can I flip it horizontal, please? Ah! We got it! Chat! Thank you, Mike. My beloved Mike, thank you. Oh, sorry, cow. I think it's gone. It's gone. I think we've done it. Hey, thank you to Mike. Appreciate the offer for help, cow. I can't accept your call at the moment because A, that would be on my phone, and B, we've got it. Thank you very much, chat. I really couldn't figure it out my own because if I did the rotating thing first, it wouldn't let me flip it anymore. Oh, thank you very much. All right. So. Back to main menu. There we go. This is the game we are playing today. Not whatever the hell the mirrored version of this was. Can't be done, but flipping horizontal, flipped it vertical. Yeah, I had to like flip both of the options and just do a little bit of zhuzhing with it. Oh, you got it. Yeah, I did get it. Thank you. So yeah, we're playing a little game called Astrologaster, which the way the game sounds is a game where you are quote unquote a doctor, but really more an astrologist, where you try to solve people's issues. So you have clients and you try to diagnose their problems from astrology, like their medical issues. And this is apparently, as seen in the About section, based on a real story where he did a bunch, like literally did this game but IRL, okay? I think everyone should be here. Let me get the activity feed up. So yeah, we're gonna chill today because honestly, I've been driving myself up the wall today because I was trying. You're a Gemini sun, sorry about that. Yeah, I guess so. Let's do the new game. Okay, chat. I have no idea how this game works, but... Oh, it explains.
There begins our tale, and all of it is true. Through all of London, bubonic plague spread.
Oh, you can't hear me. Why? Okay, we're in this time zone. You can't hear me, Cow. Can everyone else hear me? Or not? Chat. Chat, my beloved. I can. Okay, so... Must be cows. Maybe refresh? I appreciate the duck soul, but yeah, so apparently this is to the time of the bubonic plague. Good to know. Man's really what we're gonna do is drag left to turn page. Yo, this is sick, actually. Cow might have stream muted. Yeah, maybe. That's really sick. Look at that. Oh, that's sick. Die in misery.
But one brave doctor stayed when all the cowards fled. Might not have been because he was too sick to leave his bed.
Why is this such a banger, though? Fun fact, by the way, about this game, I got it in the, Racial Justice bundle from 2 years ago, so 2020. And I was looking for, like, a story game to play, because I was feeling it. And this one was in the bunch, and I thought, yo, that looks sick. And so far, I'm really loving this.
Alas, 'tis my final hour. I will surely die. I am too far gone to recover, and for the plague, there is no cure. Unless a cure might be found in the stars.
Sure, man. Pop-off king, I guess. This is the main character, by the way. Who's based on the real-life person who apparently existed in the 1600s or some shit. There we go. Choose one zodiac to diagnose the condition. How might I be cured of the plague? Ah, yes, chat. Yeah, might as well. I have the plague, characterized by a loss of appetite, immoderate thirst, and pus-filled swellings behind the ears and the armpits and in the groin. These are symptoms of a fever provoked by excess that word in the liver. Okay, what do we need to do? Okay, so if it's in the liver, Jupiter, whatever. Okay, yes. I'm saying yes. I chose Sagittarius. I don't understand this game. It's trying to teach me.
According to the stars, the way to cure the plague is to treat the fever it provokes. Oh, can it be true? Might a disease so monstrous as the plague be cured by treating it as if it were an exceeding bad fever? Then I must use powerful herbs to bring the fever to crisis and break it. Let me see now. Angelica and dandelion for heat, borage to provoke sweating, infuse them in wine, strain and distill the mixture to produce a most powerful strong water.
Okay, sure, mate. Did he die? That would be very funny.
Huzzah! I am
Oh my
cured.
god.
I shall now go forth with my miraculous strong water to cure all London of the plague.
You are too ambitious, honestly. But I mean, I'm not no different. Okay. I invented a new kind of strong water to cure the plague. Sure, my mans. Okay, so Pog. Letters of recommendation. What an astrology diagnosis to Blue Mod. Hell yeah. So the way I think it goes is that you treat the people like we did just now. And if you do well, you get those letters of recommendation. If you don't do well, you know, you lose the game. Okay. I really like how it's like a storyboard. Honestly, the music design for this game, they'd be popping off. They'd be popping off in the fucking voice acting too. Yo, Booster Max. What is this game again? It's called Astrologaster. I got it in an itch.io bundle, and I thought it looked funny. It's apparently, I think it's sponsored by the EU, so that's pretty funny.
Here comes a lady queer and a little wary. Her name is Ladies Allen. What can her trouble be?
I love this. I love this. Okay, I mean, I might be just a nerd, but, like, I love everything about this immediately.
God give you good day, madam. How may I...
Are you Mr. Foreman? Mr. Simon Foreman, the doctor?
Aye, madam, I am in...
The doctor? Oh no. What is this medieval studies, apparently?
Welcome to my consulting chambers. Mistress,
He is the doctor.
Mistress,
Allen, Mistress Avis Allen of Lambeth.
pray tell me your age, if you please, madam.
I am 33 years of age.
And how might I do you service this day, Mr. Allen? Pray describe your troubles to me.
Well, the pain started full late last eve upon retiring to bed. Oh, not that I am in the habit of retiring so late, but my husband did desire a special supper of cold meats to celebrate and give thanks in any case, it started in the night and it continued until dawning. That being the pain in my head and the chundering.
A moment whilst I make note of this. Headache and involuntary purging. Is that all?
Aye, that is all. And thinking on it, my complaint to seem most trifling, and you are doubtless busy with important cases. Oh, like the plague! Yea, verily, mayhap I should not have come after all.
Ye
day,
verily
Dr.
mayhap.
Foreman. I beseech you, pardon me, for I have wasted your time.
Prithee, do not go. For I assure you, madam, your case verily is important to me. And 'tis important to you, is it not, Mistress Allen? Else you would not have come this day.
Well, aye.
Let us consult the stars now then, shall we? What is the cause of Mistress Allen's suffering?
Tell me. Okay. There we go. Choose one zodiac to diagnose the condition. I was up all night with headache and shuddering. What caused my suffering? Is it, in fact... Aha. Is she, in fact, pregnant? Or... does she have evil digestion? Cancer, ruler of the stomach, or, indeed, Scorpio, ruler of the reproductive system, chat. Truly, we are learning very real science right here, right now. I just love how he literally goes, "Hey up, what's your name? How old are you, lady? Jesus Christ." Man's got... Okay, but to be fair, like, how? Okay, so she's chundering? What the hell is the word chundering? Does that mean vomiting? Chundering. I don't know that word. Why not Aries is literally the head? I don't know, because they're dumb. What is the word chundering? To vomit. Why is there Australian slang in this game? It's apparently Australian. Good to know, chat. Good to know. Alright, so she has a headache and she is vomiting. Well, my thought is, I'm sure you can stomach this realization, you know. Pfft. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this. A mild imbalance. What is this symbol? I don't know. I'm gonna go with this. I don't know if that's the right choice, honestly.
Mr. Allen, it appears you are suffering from evil digestion. It was doubtless engendered by corrupt meats. Mayhap the cold meats you took for supper.
Verily?
Why, yes. My chart shows that Saturn is in Cancer at this moment. Cancer rules the stomach, and Saturn is the ruler of black bile. 'Tis a mild imbalance of black bile that is the cause of your suffering. And now you've purged it, you have merely to keep to your bed for a day and to rest.
The bile? Do you think... might it have done ill to my unborn child?
Oh no, she was pregnant!
I take it you believe you are with child. Mayhap 'twas the reason for your celebration last even. Pray tell, how long has it been since your monthly courses?
Your monthly
Sir,
courses.
I do believe it. For it has been 14 weeks since my courses, and yesterday I did even feel the child quicken. In truth, 'tis the reason I am come. Not on my own account, and not even then, if my situation
Oh
were
crap,
ordinary.
I should have done the other one.
I have been with child
Pregnante.
before, you see, but 'tis never. And Mr. Allen, and I do pray this one will be born alive. Dr. Foreman, prithee speak true. Have I killed our child? Have I killed this child as well?
Oh no! Oh god!
Madam,
Oh,
speak
shit.
not so of yourself. You are the child's mother. 'Tis you who gives life to the babe growing
My
inside.
pregnantere,
And
yes.
verily, if mere chundering were to cause grave harm when a woman is with child, why, then full half my feminine querence would be barren.
I'm sorry. 'Tis just that I am...
Sad she's
Lady.
pregnant. Hey Astra, I'm sure you like this game because it also has Astra in the title.
I own 'tis. Yes, doubtless God does have plans for me. How very kind you are, Mr. Dr. Foreman. I thank ye, and fare you well, sir.
Fare you well, Mistress Allen.
So, I don't know, I didn't pick the right thing, but it did turn out kind of okay. She was quite pleased, I guess. Gonna get out my 4 humors worksheets. Pfft, not the 4 humors sheets, just for this. Oh, I guess she did recommend me. They will return for another consultation. What a kind man Dr. Foreman is, and so patient with me. Aha, yes, yes. It is better to listen to what they say just to be sure. True. We do have to listen. Capricorn's the bones. The music is low-key banging, I'm not gonna lie. Essentially, he's like, watch out for Thomas Blake, he dumb as shit. I love this game. It's got so much personality. It's why my bones are crunchy, lol. Get wrecked, I guess. I'm kidding. But I'm really liking this. So yeah, I think it's a bit like Papers, Please, where you have to listen very closely to what the people are saying, and then make your judgments
Good day,
based
sir.
on it.
You are Simon Foreman, the physician, are you not? These are your rooms.
Indeed, I am he, and well met, sir. Be it Thomas Blagg I have the honour of welcoming to my humble consulting chambers, the Dean of Rochester Cathedral.
Indeed, 'tis I, Thomas Blagg. Though it is not upon church business that I come to you this day. 'Tis upon a matter of my own that I require counsel. I have lately been offered some very lucrative investment opportunities. And, well, it is said that God speaks to us through the stars, does he not?
Indeed he does. 'Tis well known that astrology is but a conduit for the word of God, as interpreted using scientifical means.
Surely.
And now, these investments of which you speak, pray tell of them, if you please.
2 merchant ships will shortly set sail.
I'm
on
trying not to
lucrative
interrupt the dialogue
trading
chat.
Expeditions. I do not
Wait,
possess
can I
the
pause
coin.
it? Thank you. So, I'd say this is sort of partially, of course, it's sort of like a educational thing because I think this has EU like educational sponsorship or some shit. But I'd say it's as much as a game as something like Papers, Please. It's of course a bit more, I'd say, limited on like super action-y gameplay. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm personally really into it actually, and I think it's fun. It's got a lot of character and charm, as you'd say.
To invest in both. Hence, I must choose between them. And I must choose very wisely indeed. For sea voyages are most perilous, and if my ship were to founder or be captured by pirates, I would lose my entire investment.
Aye, forsooth, 'twould be most lamentable, to say nothing of the poor souls who might lose their lives.
Who are, naturally, the greater of my
Surely,
concerns.
surely, he's so concerned for the
Aye,
people.
naturally. And whither might these ships be bound?
The first is bound for the Spice Islands of the East. 'Tis a voyage to be undertaken by a ship named the Conquering Cherub. The other is the Pride of Yarmouth. She is to bring back sugar from the Americas.
Ah, yes, sugar for the Americas.
Have you now the information you require? Then perchance you may divine for me upon which of these two ships our Lord God has bestowed his divine blessing.
Aye, Dean Blagg, we may now consult the stars. Should Thomas Blagg invest in the voyage of the Conquering Cherub, or that of the Pride of Yarmouth?
The catboy moment, chat. It is there. We put on the gloves, spice things up. Cows providing the catboy moments at the moment. There we go. Let me put on the little gloves, chat. There we are. Ta-da. All right. Let's see what we should do. Oh, no, it's getting more complex. Okay, so A or B is our options, right? What is A? The ship's name should evoke a child who's victorious in battle. Okay. They're so diary, aren't they? Blake's investments in trading voyage will result in a change of fortune for him. A change of fortune also means a loss in fortune. The ship's name should evoke a woman who partakes in marriage. So it was the Pride of Yarmouth and the, what's it called, Cherub. I'd argue A, chat, because of the children. Yes, I'm gonna go with A. There we go.
The stars advise you to invest in the ship named the Conquering Cherub.
Because conquering, chat.
And why is that?
Well, I have calculated that at this very hour, upon this very day, the planet Mars and the constellation Scorpio do both dwell in that part of the sky we call the House of Children. And as it happens, Mars is the ruler of Scorpio.
Nodders.
Hence, we may say that Mars is presently exalted.
Mars has been exalted by Scorpio, you say? And what might that mean?
When exalted, Mars represents victory. And so, with victory in the House of Children, we may read this as a victorious child.
Feed the cat.
Ergo,
See you in a sec.
the Conquering Cherub.
Ah, I see. For a cherub is a kind of child, is it not? In sooth, I do find the science of astrology verily fascinating.
The science of astrology.
I thank you,
People
Dr.
clown.
Foreman. You
People
have been
clown.
most helpful.
All right. I think we did correctly. Okay. So I think with some of the people they can return back. Got to feed the cat point. Hydrate. Yes, do. I have my little bubblegum iced tea again. My dad got more for me. There we go. But yeah. Sorry if we're not like chatting. I'm kind of actually focused on the game and there's a lot of dialogue that I don't want to interrupt with me. So if I don't reply to your chat message and like immediately, it's because they're currently talking the game. But yeah. It's been kind of... I struggle a lot with tech today and the internet and everything, so that was frustrating. But I thought this game would be kind of chill. Okay, so he gave us 20. Relatable. Relatable, am I right, chat? Relatable. Void, hello! Frightened by an unkind word. Same. No, I'm kidding, but am I though? Hey Void, we're playing a little story game called Astrologaster, where people come to you with your problems and you have to advise them on the science of astrology. They have these little storybook vibes.
Pray tell, are these the consulting chambers of Simon Foreman, Doctor of Astrology and Physic?
Indeed, 'tis I,
Gaster.
Dr. Simon Foreman. And your name, madam?
Emma Sharp of Shoreditch, sir. 25 years of age.
Welcome, Miss Sharp. And how may I do you service this day?
Well, 'tis a trifle delicate. A man has asked me to be his wife. A dear, kind man, but I fear you will think me cold, Dr. Foreman.
There, madam, whatever is the matter?
Well, he is exceeding advanced in years. I do worry he may not be long for the world, and if he were to die, I do not think I could bear it. Verily, I would not. Indeed, methinks I would rather not marry him at all.
The question is, how old is this man?
Heartless, Dr. Foreman.
Nay, not in the least, madam. Your fears are most reasonable. The man in the winter of his life is indeed more likely to die. I assure you, madam, 'tis a medical fact. But methinks you wish to know whether this man be afflicted with a grave health condition, do you not? To wit, any ailment that might soon prove fatal?
Forsooth I do. That is my question precisely.
Surely,
Dr.
chat.
Foreman, 'tis as if you have a gift for reading minds.
Merely the gift of logical surmise, madam. Let us see whether a judgment of the stars may calm your fears. Does Mr. What was your gentleman's name?
Mr. George Middleton, a wool merchant.
Does Mr. Middleton have any ailments that might hasten his death?
My question is, how old is this man? If she's 25, these two about to invest in life insurance. True. And if she's 25, like how old is this man? 35? 45? 55? Like, is it going to be a, like, when will he, case? Does he have any great... Winter obviously means he's quite old. Yeah, to be fair, but he kind of suggested. So she's like, oh, he's on in years, and he might die. But, okay, what's this? Has been bewitched. This enchantment may... Aries, ruler of the head. Dropping down of the piss! Oh my god! He suffers from dropping down of the piss! I can't! He suffers from dropping down of the piss or cardiac passion. This illness cannot be cured. I don't understand, like, how to choose any of these, because, like, she gave 0 clues. But I would love to have him dropping down the piss as a condition. That is the funniest phrase I've ever heard in my entire life. Imagine you just going to the doctor, and you're worried, and they sit you down all serious, and they go, I'm sorry. We have to tell you that you're suffering from dropping down the piss. I'm so sorry to tell you this news. I can't. But to be fair, like, she told us nothing. He's a wool merchant. So my thought process is maybe Aries, ruler of the head. This is Libra, ruler of the kidneys, or Leo, ruler of the heart. So he's a man on in years. We know literally nothing about him except he's a wool merchant and a bit older. So I'm gonna go, even if dropping down the piss is quite funny. It's quite amusing. The suffer from the piss and dropping Lamau. The thing is, right, I don't understand what this means. Genuinely, though. Does it mean that there's more clues for this one? There's 2 here, there's 1 here. So I'm gonna go with the one with the most clues, I guess. This one, which is the cardiac passion. I don't know if that's true.
I'm full sorry, madam, but the stars give heavy news. Mr. Middleton suffers from a cardiac passion. Indeed, his heart may stop at any moment. He must avoid anything that might alarm or trouble his vital spirits. One shock could be enough to kill him.
Oh, woe, alas, poor Mr. Middleton. I thank you for your kind understanding, Dr. Foreman, and for your discretion in this matter. I will at once to my family go and beseech them not to make me accept Mr. Middleton's proposal. God give you a good day, Dr. Foreman.
I have no idea if I did correctly or not. Beware, is the man treating you a qualified licensed doctor? Ah, these men have never attended university, therefore cannot be trusted. Ah, yes, yes, yes. They shall be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Ah, yes, because we don't have a medical degree, by the way, chat. We don't.
Murdering would those doctors come.
Murdering those doctors come.
Murdering one fine day.
Those doctors will they slave
Those
for
doctors
me?
will
Oh,
they
those
slave for me? Slave for me. Oh, will they send him to jail?
they send him to jail.
You an empath. I feel like you gonna die. I've loved those like an empath memes so much, especially if it's like something that's, I don't know, a media that I know well. I'm like,
What
yo.
is the meaning of this warning being put about by the College of Physicians? Do they mean to do me harm? It is true that I do not have a medical license. What am I to do? Mayhap the stars will advise me.
I love how they still say mayhap, but we do say mayhaps today, which makes more sense, but okay. The College of Physician has dark intentions towards me. What should I do? Strong relationships, or sensitive to the needs of my current. Okay. How many Daedalus would it take to hear you sing along to the music? I'll do that. I don't know. Cheer! No, I'm kidding. Give me cash. No, I'm joking. I kid. I might just sing along for freebies. But I would certainly be very inclined to do it if someone were to drop some cheers or some bits or something. The authority is primarily owning... Okay, ignorance. Find an end to... Nope, I'm going to go with B. Because I like this a lot more. I like this one a lot more.
It seems that if I'm to avoid prosecution by the College of Physicians, I must obtain a medical license. Towards this end, doubtless the best course is to serve my querents well, treating their illnesses and problems with intelligence and sensitivity. For if I do, they may favour me with letters of recommendation, and I can use these to petition the University of Cambridge to grant me a license.
Oh, and also, if you don't know, we still have the TTS stuff on. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna...
Man at the
Oh,
door
who we've not seen before. It is Pharaoh.
who we've not seen before.
Who is
Him to enquire, dressed in such strange attire. Is Pharaoh. I don't know what they're gonna sing, so I can't really sing with it too well. Yo, sing it. Drop the
Good
beat.
day to you, sir.
Drop the beat.
I see you're having some difficulties. William, fetch my guest a chair.
No, it's good. I am just a little stiff.
As you wish. Mr.
Signor Riccardo Ferraro. I am a gentleman of Venezia, come to make a trade in London.
Ah, he coming to make it a trade. Yes, yes.
'Tis a fine city, I hear. And how may I do you service this day, Signor Ferraro?
I am come with una problema medicale, and you are most great dottore who does cure all a London, huh? You cure Ferraro too, see?
Forsooth, I will seek to do so, Signor. Pray, describe your complaints, if you please.
Is burning when I make the water.
Pain during urination?
See, and his pain down here. Molto pain.
And pain in the lower back. Now, let us see what the stars can tell us. What ails Signor Riccardo Ferraro?
Sounds like a bladder infection. I've had one. It is not pleasant. Rule of the feet. Suffers from the gout, which is caused by hot, dry humor seeping into the joints of the foot. I don't think so. Oh, maybe stones in the kidney. This disease can occasion loss of appetite, severe pain in kidney area, vomiting, and difficulty passing urine. Maybe that one. Or pain in the bowels, faintness, and oily stools. I mean, not really. This suggests Signor Ferraro's lying. Does it, though? I mean, kidney stones actually does add up, yeah, but I mean, it depends if it's like, if you say pain down there when he's in the bathroom, that could also mean he's feeling pain while shitting. But I'm gonna go with the kidney stones. Because you feel them in the back. Probably. I've never had kidney stones. But I've had
'Tis a case of
bladder
stones
infections.
in the kidney,
At least
regret to
I've
say.
had one.
But worry not, Signor. I will give you an ounce of my strong water to dislodge them. Drink this entire flask when you rise at dawn tomorrow. You may then expect to evacuate the stones by way of your privy member within just a few hours.
Ah, your famous strong water. This water is said to cure the plague, huh? I thank you, Signor Foreman. And now Riccardo Ferraro bids you good day.
Okay, so he's happy. Water? Yeah, he just has like this weird water which is like dandelions as well of random ingredients, and apparently it cures people. And yes, everyone hydrate. In my case, it's iced tea, not water. He seems to exhibit at least a semblance of competence. That's good to know. No beauty, it is true, she lacks fineness. Every awkward hero needs his awkward princess.
Well met, Mistress Allen. Pray tell, the last time I saw you, you were with child, methinks. Pray tell, how fares...
I would rather not talk about that, if you please.
Oof. Rip.
I see. I am full sorry, madam.
Agreed. ...
I'm
brings
come
you this?
upon
Oof. This is awkward.
the matter
Beg your
that brings...
pardon, madam. I prithee, madam, say on.
I'm come about the new law. I know not what to do, and I would have counsel.
You are in trouble with the law, madam?
Nay,
awkward.
at least not yet, but my neighbours have begun to remark unkindly upon my absences, my Sunday absences from church. I'm afeard one of them may soon denounce me.
Oh no.
'Tis the Act Against Recusants you speak of. The law that obliges Catholics to attend church and take the English sacrament. You are of the Catholic faith, then, I take it?
No, oh,
Catholic.
she is of the
Well,
Catholic
a
faith.
law-abiding woman and a full loyal subject of the Queen. Long may she reign.
I do not doubt it, madam.
She is of the Catholic
What is
faith.
this sacrament? Oh, 'tis heresy. So says the Pope in Rome. I risk being damned to hell if I do it, Dr. Foreman. Verily, I find myself in a most terrible bind.
I see. Damned if you do, yet condemned if you do not. A cruel bind indeed. Well, let us see if the stars may untangle it for us. Should Mistress Avis Allen attend Protestant church services?
Yeah, maybe don't go to your astrologer if you're getting maybe kicked out of the church. Yeah, true, but you can tell that this is meant to be a little bit of an educational game because it's telling us stuff that affected people who lived at that time, and I think that's kind of cool. Okay, What is she saying? Some have the wrong impression of the Allen's wealth and are envious. Mistress Promise have female neighbors, specifically. And this one. She must remain strong on her Catholic faith, for when the Queen dies, her successor may revert England back to Catholicism. I think that happened, but I'm not too good on history, honestly. I mean, not... I have select knowledge, I'd argue. There may be a creative solution for appeasing the Pope and Rome, whilst also honouring England's Protestant legacy. It's her duty to cooperate. Risk getting in trouble with the law, being punished by authorities. I don't understand. Chat. This is difficult, actually. Because there's like 4 different ones. Which all apply to this, I think. If I understand how the game is being done. Look at the texts on the sides of the planets' names. This advises strength, represents death. This presents a surprising political event. Okay. This one, foreigners and creativity. This suggests confusion. This indicates jealousy. This represents women. Yes, we found that out. I don't know. What should I pick, chat? What are you saying? Should we do A or B? These are tricky sometimes. Because especially this one has some that are quite apt. Like this one, right? I don't 100% know if they do revert back to Catholicism afterwards. But either way, this is a very different thing than this one. Because it says cooperate. So really, this one is more about why she might be having trouble about her faith. And this one is more about the faith itself. What are you saying, chat? A or B? A say... Hey, look at us. I guess I'm gonna go with A maybe then.
Dear lady, if your neighbours consider speaking against you, 'twould be on account of envy.
Envy? But Mr. Allen and I have not been blessed with... I've not had the same fortune as other women. And to be sure, we are not wealthy.
Yes, of course.
Oof.
Hence you must disabuse your neighbours of their ill-founded notions. Indeed, you must have them believe that you are, in truth, most poor.
Then I am to have my neighbours pity me.
Precisely so, madam. For if they were to pity you, they would never think of reporting you to the authorities. Nay, they would say, "See how low poor Mistress Allen has come. She has no gown fine enough for church, so she finds an excuse not to come by pretending she is a Catholic."
Oh, I see. Then I must wear coarser clothes as well. In truth, 'twill not be agreeable to be talked of so. But nay, 'tis naught but my vanity, and if a woman must sacrifice her comeliness for the sake of her soul, so be it. 'Tis but a small price to pay.
Oh, but be assured, madam, you would still be most... methinks you would appear no less comely in poorer attire.
Oh, Dr. Full.
He goes the flattery route, chat.
Forgive me, dear
Flattery.
lady. 'Tis not my intention to occasion you any. Madam, would you care to see my collection of Venetian glassware?
He's pulling out the Venetian glassware, chat.
I would like that very well.
the Venetian glassware. Truly the... Hey, Joe! Truly the way to get to a lady's heart, is it not? Let me show you my glass collection, lady. Hey, Joe. Let's see what she's saying. There you go. Let me flip over. There you go. In the query, blah, blah, blah. Dude! Jesus Christ! Man's really was like, ah, yes. That last line, my God. Hi, Joe. So we're playing a little game called Astrologaster, where we are a man called Simon Foreman, who is a quote-unquote a doctor. He's really an astrologist who is a quote-unquote treating people in like the 1600s in London, right? And according to our note, we just had this lady called Mrs. Allen to us. So first she came because she was having some medical issues, and now she... Hey, look at that mine collection of glasses. Yes, so she came by because apparently she's wondering if she should comply with the law and attend Protestant church services, even though she's Catholic. And then they had sex because his collection of Venetian glasses is apparently an aphrodisiac. So good on you. Oh, yes. Also, I love how she just talked about her struggles being Catholic and keeping her soul clean and immediately had sex with her astrologer. That's so funny.
Dark as night. Her hair does shine, her eyes are bright. A damsel formed for man's delight. Oh, she is quite a lady. Oh, she is quite a lady.
That's so questionable. This song for Emilia is very questionable, chat. Not gonna lie.
Good day to you, sir. I am Amelia Bassano of Bishopsgate, here for my consultation.
Welcome, Mistress Bassano. Bassano. 'Tis an Italian name, is it not?
Aye, it is, sir. Though I was born in London, my family are from Venice. They did come to London to gain employment as musicians at the royal court.
I know one of your countrymen, Riccardo Ferraro, another one of my querents. Mayhap you know him? He hails from Venice, too.
No, sir, I do not know him.
That's so funny.
Venice is a large city, and as such, is home to many thousands
Tell
of
him.
men. And as I did mention, I was born in London.
Pop off,
Aye,
queen.
of course.
Pop off.
Mayhap we turn our thoughts to what brings you hither this day. Have you a question for me?
I like how he really went like, I know another person from this massive city that your ancestors came from. Do you know them personally? That is very on point. That's very on point. Thank you, Joe. That's very kind of you.
Aye, sir, I wish to know what afflicts me, for my belly does begin to swell, and lately I oft find myself chundering after meals.
Swollen abdomen and involuntary upward purging. Well, now, let us consult the stars
Is
to
she
judge
pregnant
the cause
too?
of these troubles. What is ailing Mistress Emilia Bassano?
Is she pregnant as well? I swear to God. Okay, what's the options? The quorum is afflicted with a crick in the knees, caused by the pressure of excessive weight gain. Surely. The querent is with child? Or the querent is suffering from liverworm? I'm gonna say maybe the child one. Let's go.
I neglected to ask. Is there a Mr. Bassano?
Aye, my father still lives.
I mean to say, are you yet married, Mistress Bassano? I presume you are, for the stars indicate that you are with child.
I swear to God, if she has not done
see.
Of course, it is
the
natural for a
hikey-pikey,
young
my
lady
friends.
to be a trifle
That'd be
anxious
bad.
when she's expecting her first child. And I see you are anxious.
I swear to God, if she's
Aye,
like,
Mr. Foreman, I own that I am.
Well, doubtless you are anxious owing to the
no worries. If
unpredictability
you have a
of
luck
your
command,
condition.
Joe, feel free
For
to use
instance,
it.
Sometimes the child might emerge
Feel free to use a little luck command if you wish. See you soon.
from its mother's womb early. Weeks or even months earlier than anticipated. This possibility is a medical fact.
Don't scare her,
And one that
Jesus.
should be explained to any husband you may... Do you see what I'm saying, Mistress Bassano?
Nay, not in the least, sir.
What is he on about?
Some of my maiden querents, I assume you are still unmarried and therefore a maiden, when they find themselves inexplicably with child, they oft do not remain unmarried for long.
Pregnant.
I advise you to discuss this with your family without delay, Mistress Bassano. Doubtless they will be keen to make the arrangements for you.
I see. Yes, of course. I must lose no time in finding a husband.
I swear to God, if she's not pregnant, I just fucked up her whole life. I just may have fucked up her whole life. Oh. Doubtless cousin Alfonso will consent to marry me. Oh, so she was in fact pregnant by this lord. Thank God I didn't, assign her pregnancy that she didn't have. But oh my God, have to marry your own cousin. Oh God. Amelia, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you live in these times, my friend. You are a lady. You should not have to marry your own fucking cousin, my God.
Mary Kate is frightened when she spies a looking glass. What is a portal out through whence the gates of hell do blast? A deadly and foul wind that comes direct from Satan's mouth.
This game, it's got so much personality, and it's
Blessed morrow to you, Dr. Foreman. I am Mary Payne of 4th Street in Lambeth, and come to seek your counsel about my neighbours.
Why did she have to
Mrs.
marry her own
Payne,
cousin?
And well met. What trouble do your...
She has to marry her own cousin because she was pregnant by this lord who apparently is going to pay her off so she doesn't talk about the fact that she has his kid. Yes, I love society in the 1600s. It was great, especially for women.
neighbours give you? They play their lutes into the night, perchance? Mayhap a neighbour has cast a malignant spell upon your cabbages.
Why, sir, 'tis no trifling matter. Indeed, 'tis a matter of grave importance. Doubtless you do know we have a Catholic living on 4th Street. A woman by...
Oh no, she's come about Miss Allen. Oh no, she's come about Miss Allen. Oh no. Not the Catboy moment. Void, please. I'm but a simple man. I have to do another Catboy moment. I love, by the way, how there's going to be people coming in joining, and the first thing they see is one of the sound, little descriptions about the characters. So they're just like, what the hell is this game? Okay, we've got the cat gloves on.
The name of Avis Allen.
Ah, yes. I did hear tell that Mistress Allen subscribes to the Romish faith. But 'tis no crime to be a Catholic, is it, madam? At least, not at present.
Aye, but harbouring a Jesuit priest is, Dr. Foreman. These evenings past, I have spied a man sneaking in and out of the Allen's house.
Oh,
'Tis
no.
my reckoning. The man is a priest who is going...
Oh no, it's the priest that she called because she had sex with Mr. Foreman here. Oh no. This is the reason why you don't fuck your patients. Okay, chat? Okay, not to be too crude or anything, but this is the thing. This is why you don't have relationships with the people who treat your conditions, okay? This is why you don't do it.
hither and thither all over Lambeth to perform the Catholic Mass and take confessions. Doubtless Mr. Allen is hiding him in one of those little cupboards.
You mean to say you think Mr. Allen has installed a priest hole in his house? A secret room hidden behind the wood panelling of a wall?
Indeed, I do. I am certain that he has such a hole, and that a priest is kept in Mr. Allen's hole from dusk till dawn.
Verily?
Not the phrasing, please. Not the phrasing. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, chat. I cannot. Ah, yes, the priest is going in and out of the hole, you say. That's what you say.
How troubling. But surely you are mistaken, madam, for under the cover of darkness, how can you be sure the man you did spy was not Mr. Allen himself?
Nay, 'twas not Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen is a fine, tall figure of a man, whereas the figure I did spy was very narrow and malformed in appearance. A scrawny little...
Ah, yes, I love Spee. Imagine you are that person and you'd be described. If someone were to hear it out of context. Maybe, mayhaps. I like the idea how there's someone that they are just being described as small and malformed. That's very funny.
Now, you
I mean,
must
it's
not
obviously
think
not,
me
but...
intolerant, Dr. Foreman. If Mistress Allen must cling to her idolatrous backward beliefs, 'tis her own affair, and I have no wish to cause trouble for the Allens. And even though Mistress Allen has lately not been seen in church, thus far I have held my tongue about it. But we residents of 4 Street are decent English folk. We will not abide an agent of Rome sneaking around our neighbourhood, muttering incantations in some devilish foreign tongue.
Ah, yes.
You mean Latin, madam?
But before I act upon my suspicions, I think it wise to know if there be any truth in them.
Then let us see what the stars can tell us. Who is this mysterious stranger, and why does he frequent the Allen's house late at night?
Let us hear. Are my neighbours, the Allens, hiding a Jesuit priest? We don't know. Maybe it's just a lover, you know? Okay, A is... The man Mistress Payne saw harbours cruel intentions towards the Allens' household goods and possessions. Oh. Definitely not. Oh. Oh, actually, though. Because of these comments. It is fucking Foreman just sneaking into the house. Is it him? As a foreigner's untrustworthy by nature, Lamau. Maternal instincts have been thwarted by her inability to bear a child, but she stubbornly persisted trying to reverse her infertility. Okay. Or C is a public enemy who engages in... He's a Jesuit priest. The stars speak of an educated man who adorns himself in fine clothes. I'm thinking A. Maybe B. I'm gonna go with B, chat.
Ah, 'twould seem the man you saw is a foreigner who's been secreted into the Allen house to aid Mistress Allen with their family difficulties.
Family difficulties? Come, Dr. Foreman. Pray speak plain.
Ah, well, as you doubtless know, the Allens have never been blessed with a living child. Mayhap 'tis the belief of Mistress Allen that the seed of a foreigner would prove more powerful than the demonstrably less successful seed of Mr. Allen.
Then 'tis naught but adultery, fornication with a foreigner. Mistress Allen will pay dearly for such sinning. Her soul will be damned to an afterlife, beset by the exquisite tortures of hell's capricious demons.
Aye, well, according to scripture, that is technically true.
But to harbour a Jesuit priest is a far greater evil. We must be glad that Mistress Allen commits naught but the sin of adultery, conducted late at night, with a man who gives forth strong foreign seed.
Yes.
You have given me much to think on, Dr. Foreman.
Oh, she's thinking now. She's thinking now. Please. What the hell is this game? What the hell?
Blessed day.
I am glad to have been of service, Mistress Payne.
So he literally just went, yes, she's just getting some other man to try to have a kid. Please, not the thinking. Yeah, the thinking. She's like, I have to think about that one. Yes. Oh. What a fine-looking youth Foreman's manservant is. Why is everyone obsessed with the Foreman's manservant? Oh, this is so funny. I'm gonna cry.
Does rock a continental frock when the Ferrari does rock a continental frock when his Italian flair features on facial hair. 'Tis Ferrari.
Ah, yes, Signor Ferraro is coming back.
God give you good day, Signor. And how may I assist you?
'Tis I, Riccardo Ferraro, come once again to see the great Dottore Simon Foreman.
So I see. What brings you this day?
I bring myself to you, so you treat my illness. It is very grave.
And, what might this illness be?
Pray tell.
Perchance we might start with your complaints.
First problem is the laughter that cannot be controlled.
Uncontrollable laughter, you say?
I
see. Anything else?
Next problem, the dancing that cannot be controlled.
Uncontrollable dancing. And yet, you do not appear to be dancing at present.
What can I say? 'Tis uncontrollable dancing. I cannot control when I dance.
Nay, 'tis a fair point.
Doubtless my disease, whatever it may be, is very rare and very difficult to diagnose.
Yep, I'm agreeing.
But of course, if it be beyond your medical understanding...
Let me assure you, Signor, that whatever is said of us on the continent, the learning of we English doctors is unparalleled. There is no better medical care to be had than in London.
I agree. I think he's drunk as well.
Whether the stars may tell us something of your unusual and troubling illness.
Uncle Ricky should see a therapist. Alright. I suffer from uncontrollable laughter and dancing. What ails me? Colic. Okay. Or has been bitten by a tarantula. Does it really? Since when does that happen? I don't... What? Okay, so this one is digestive. I mean, I guess this one. Bitten by a tarantula, because the other ones are unavailable. There you go.
You have been bitten by a tarantula. Its venom has been creeping throughout your body, provoking the wanton laughter and dancing you're experiencing. The tarantula is a rare spider from foreign climes. Doubtless, it travelled with you from Venice, hiding itself among your
Yes. There's definitely tarantulas.
Right this time.
The venom may be expelled from the body using a combination of heat and music. I advise you to have a lutenist come by your house to sing and play for you while you bide near the fire. But take care not to insult the musicians playing, for whilst you will find it most loathsome, 'twill only be on account of the venom.
Molto bene, Signor Foreman. I will do as you advise.
He 100% was bitten by a tarantula. 100% he was bitten by a tarantula. He's not drunk at all.
Why does this lady feel confined?
Because she has to marry her cousin.
Mayhap the world is too unkind.
It is.
Nay, doctor, medicate her mind.
Aye.
Cure this comely lady.
Yikes.
Cure this
Comely lady.
Yikes. Like all the people just have like the worst problems.
you,
Oh
madam.
my god.
Yes. Good day, Mr. Foreman. Pray tell, is your Venetian querent Riccardo Ferraro one of the patients you treat for troubles of the mind? Forsooth, his manner is right strange. I passed him at the door, and when I addressed him in the Italian tongue, he abruptly turned from me and ran away down the street.
Nay, Signor Ferraro has no grave troubles of the mind that I'm aware of. Mayhap he was merely dumbstruck by your beauty, madam.
Dr. Foreman, a man is rarely struck dumb by a woman's beauty. Indeed, 'tis quite the reverse. He is oft rendered all the more loquacious, plaguing her with ill-formed metaphors he believes are compliments, and with hasty
Pop off,
declarations of
King.
invitations she has neither sought nor invited.
She's popping off here.
But
That is very apt. That is very apt. Let's just agree.
let's turn our minds to happier thoughts. I did lately hear of your marriage to your cousin, Mr. Alfonso Lania, for which I must congratulate you.
Ah, yes.
And as I recall, you were with child when I last saw you.
I was, as you correctly judged.
Damn.
And
Apparently
your
she
child and
was.
husband are both well, I hope?
I would rather not discourse on the subject of my husband, Dr. Foreman.
As it pleases you, madam. What brings you this day?
Lately, I have been feeling heavy and lethargic. I do also find it hard to fix my attention upon the book I am reading or upon
Mood.
words I am composing. And yet, although I oft feel right tired, I am having difficulty sleeping.
Well, becoming a mother, beset with all the demands of a suckling babe, can force change upon the normal rhythms of life.
Nate is not that, for I have employed a wet nurse for the feeding and much of the care of my son. Methinks I must have some kind of disease.
I can't believe we actually got that right, that she was actually pregnant.
I see. Let us consult the stars to see what afflicts you. What is ailing Mistress Amelia Lania?
Maybe let's see what the options are. Okay, so melancholy, whoops. This one, what time do you call this? Babby time? Hello, my friend. You there? Phlegmatism is temperament associated with excess of characterized by stoicism and stubbornness. I don't think that. Chloric aggressive, opinionated nature. Fuck off. I'm gonna say that she suffered from melancholy. The other ones are just very, very thinly veiled sexism. Let's be real, chat.
Your suffering is occasioned by melancholy, or, in other words, black bile.
I see.
I'm at pub with family. But I came to socialize. Hi, Babby. Hope you're doing well. How are you? How's the stream going? Good. We've been playing this game. It's kind of odd. It has a lot of quirkiness about it, but it's quite fun.
And what
been going for about an hour, so hope you're having a good time at the pub, mate.
Can you give me for it?
Before we speak of treating your condition, madam, I think it wise we determine what has provoked it. You did express a desire not to speak of your husband, and I cannot help but think that such a reluctance reveals where the source of your troubles might lie, to wit, within your marriage. Would I be right in thinking this? I do not wish to cause you distress, madam, but as a doctor, I do feel I must press you in case it is relevant to your troubles.
My marriage is not a happy one, Dr. Foreman. Mr.
Oof. I mean, to be fair, she had to marry her own cousin because she was pregnant. So, I mean, chat, I mean, I presume this marriage would not be happy. And she's like, honestly, she's like one of the people who really is denied all the opportunities. Like, she's so well spoken and everything, like, but I hate this crap.
Lania and I do not agree on matters of money and strong drink.
I see. And what are your opinions on these subjects?
That he spends all our money on strong drink.
Yes.
He disagrees.
And your husband cannot be brought around to see your point of view, nor you his, I presume. Well, the marital discord provoked by strong differences of opinion can often engender melancholy in a wife. Until the matter is resolved between you, you may take a syrup of roses and chicory.
I mean, presumably, the reason why she had to marry her cousin is because he was, like, the only available person who her family would approve of, which is a shame, but that's just how it went that day. I also think I mentioned about my school doing a drawing competition. I've finally been able to finish the sketch of the parents. They're so goddamn cute. That's awesome. Good luck on the rest of the drawing.
Drink of it each day, and it will serve to reinvigorate your vital spirits. I will also have my manservant, William, bleed you of some of that excess bile.
I thank you, Dr. Foreman.
William, come hither and bleed Mistress Lania.
Ah, yes, William, the guy everyone thinks is incredibly hot. Truly. Mayhap bleeding my husband would cure him of his taste for strong drink. Very vigorous bleeding. I love her. She's my favorite character in this game. Emilia, she's popping off. She does not deserve to be treated this unkindly. Like, look at her. Like, she looks just like, a good lady. Okay, so we have a letter. Sir, I thank you for your recent inquiry with regards to obtaining a license to practice medicine. I note from our records that you terminated your enrollment at our institution some years ago on the grounds of insufficient funds. While we do not ordinarily issue medical licenses to men who have not first completed a medical degree, proof of equivalent professional experience in the form of letters of recommendation may be taken into consideration. A minimum of 8 such letters of recommendation is customarily required. I advise you to write to us once you have obtained the requisite number of letters. That is very good.
His variation, we are no longer sure. These foremen's now are patient, and his is the cure.
Me, an empath, feeling your husband's an alcoholic. May I offer some bleachers? By the way, I like how they're saying this, because remember, right? They've had some relations, my friends.
My dear Avis, what a pleasure it is to see you. I have oft thought of our
I
last...
cannot tarry long. My husband will be expecting me home.
Oof.
Of course. But, dear lady, is something the matter?
Of course. Do not all your querents come with a matter they wish an answer to?
Well, yes, but...
I wish to ask of the stars whether a man I am close with, a man who is not my husband, whether that man be also close with another woman.
A man you are... I see. Well, if I am to judge the stars for you, I must ask you to be more precise. In what sense do you mean close?
The platonic bond of friendship. No, you're not really my mans. I love, by the way, how he's like, yes, I need some more detail. Oh, Christ forsaken, truly. I like how he's just going, I need more info. And her inquiry is essentially one of potential jealousy while she's literally married, but let's ignore that.
Bond of friendship?
Nay, close in the sense of being...
They fucked.
intimate.
Intimate, yes.
Then 'tis the familial tie of kinship, perchance.
Nay, I mean someone with whom I have shared physical relations.
Yes, this is why it's so awkward.
Verily, madam, if I am to give you an accurate reading, you must state your question clearly.
Methinks you know full well what I ask.
Truly.
I bid you ask the stars whether my lover is, that is to say, be it true that he engages with another woman in acts of strumpy-humpy.
Acts of strumpy-humpy. Oh my god, I love the voice acting in this game. It simply is. It just, oh my god, I'm loving this. I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am, because it's just brilliant. It's just got so many good moments.
Madam, you astonish me. 'Tis unlike you to speak such indelicate words. Now,
Indelicately.
if I understand you correctly, you have a lover, and you wish to know whether he has been sharing his tender favours with another woman.
Aye, but did I not verily say so?
And now that we have at last fathomed your question, let us read the stars to fathom an answer.
He's such a
Has
dickhead.
Mistress Allen's lover been unfaithful to her?
I like how he says lover there. He's like, bro, you're literally married. What do you mean? Okay. Has been turned by jealousy and confusion. Should be more optimistic. And this consultation will provoke unexpected intimacies between me and Avis. Yes. Or... Mistress Allen's lover is seeing a woman who is willing and able to marry him. He wishes to continue his family line. Mistress Allen no longer pleases her lover. The spark has been lost. And Mistress Allen's lover wishes to father a child. Well, really, what the options are... I really like this lady and I want to have relations with her. Or I don't want to do it. And I mean, come on, chat. This is us.
Stars are most clear, madam.
So what do you do in this game? So people come and they present you with an issue, right? And you have to listen to what they say, ruining people's lives. Yes, of course. As you do. So what you have to do, they come over for a consultation. And you have to listen to their issue, and specifically the details that they mention. And then you look at the options presented by the stars, and you pick whichever one you want. And based on what you pick, that influences the story, and it influences, if you get those letters of recommendation, that you need to have an actual medical license one day. So what the choices that we've made with Miss Avis here, come as the last word to use in the comic with that lady, true, Mike. Yes, the indecency. But, yeah, so our choices influenced these guys to have some hanky-panky moments in the past. So,
Your lover has not been coupling with another woman.
He has not.
Forsooth, the stars say that your mind has been turned by jealousy and confusion. Now, If there is nothing further, madam...
Oh, how relieved I am to hear you say this. Oh, Simon, what a fool I have been not to trust...
Of course. Of course. It sounds epic. It's really fun.
You, this lover, 'twas me all along? You were not speaking of some other man?
I beseech you, pardon me, Simon. I had to know the truth from the stars, for I did hear tell of other women.
Bro, you're literally married.
But how could you not see? No other woman is to me so dear and verily Is it not clear to you that I...
Aww. This is so cute.
Simon?
This is so cute.
Sweet Avis.
This is so adorable. Aw, come on, Chad. I could not. I simply could not. Your main character moment. It's shrinking. It kind of is, unironically. And they had sex again. Yo, and she gave us almost all letters of recommendation. Verily, it was very wrong of me to doubt him so. Oh yes, it was. I shall head off for a bit because Mama Twitch with her earphones to be shitty. I shall proper turn to stay on Discord. But I think we're going home soon, hopefully. Yo, PuckChamp!
Gets her hands on goods from foreign lands. That captain to trust is
Bye, Bambi! There you go. Have a little people love. Alright, so she's a lady from the foreign lands. Before we continue, I will get another drink, chat. People Rose. Yes, People Rose. I will get another drink. And, I'll leave you with the music for a second. Jam to it, if you wish. I'll be quick. I've returned, chat. Let's go.
Good morrow, madam. I humbly welcome you to my consulting chambers, and thank you for choosing my practice. Mistress...
Fortescue. Mistress Sybil Fortescue.
Well then, Mistress Fortescue, what may I assist you with this day?
I come upon a most troubling matter, sir. I know not whether it is a medical matter or something else.
I see. Pray describe your trouble to me, madam.
Well, I suppose it all began with a dinner I hosted at my house last even. Mayhap you have heard of my dinners, Dr. Foreman. They are much talked about. Though I fear last evening's dinner will be talked about for the wrong reasons.
Talked about, you say?
Yes. Indeed, invitations to my dinners are much sought after, for I host the most desirable of guests. Lords, bishops, poets, explorers, painters, and the like. Why?
Bye, Void. Thanks for checking in.
Last eve I hosted the famous Robert Lord Devereux, the playwright William Shakespeare, and the Bishop of London and his wife. As well as fascinating conversation, at my table I served the very latest and most original dishes. Last even, I served an exotic green vegetable called a potato.
Ah, yes, a potato.
So crisp and refreshing. My dear husband sent them home to me from the New World. Doubtless you have heard of my husband, Captain Fortescue. He is a great friend of Sir Walter Raleigh.
I see. Your dinners do sound most excellent, Mistress Fortescue. But what occurred at last eve's dinner that has you so distressed?
Well, in truth, 'twas after dinner. We all felt a strong desire to take some air, and so we left the table to take a turn in some pleasure gardens nearby. But then, as we were walking along the path, right in the middle of the gardens, in full public view...
Pray do not distress yourself, madam. Prithee, take your time.
My guests and I were, all of a sudden, stricken with pain. We began chundering and voiding from our... But there was nowhere to turn, you see. There were no bushes close by to shield our modesty. 'Twas unspeakable.
It was
A moment,
unspeakable.
madam,
Oh
and I
no.
note this down.
Oh no.
Abdominal pain and simultaneous upward and downward purging of a most sudden and violent...
Ah, yes. The good old group vomiting.
Now, let us see how these stars explain this most distressing and unsavoury event. What troubled Mistress Sybil Fortescue and her guests last eve?
Yeah, it could be raw potatoes. Okay, what are the options? Troubled with evil digestion. A chilly cold, I don't think that one. Wandering hands. Ah yes, the most popular 16th century party trick, yes. I'm thinking the indigestion, I don't think the wandering hands. Digestion, yes, we're gonna go with evil digestion.
Madam, I think you said the New World vegetables you dined upon were green in colour, did you?
Oh, they were green, remember
Described
chat.
them as crisp and refreshing, I think. I take it then that you served them to your guests green and raw?
Yes, indeed. Most of the potatoes my husband sent me were full dull and unhealthsome in appearance. Hence I served only the green ones.
So she literally served them, like, not good potatoes and served them raw. Whoops, that's gonna be tasty.
I had my cook cut them in such a way as to resemble roses. 'Tis the way I oft serve my apples.
Ah, then your trouble was a severe case of evil digestion. I have read that these vegetables can be noxious if they turn green.
Oh, my days! Do you mean I poisoned my guests?
In a manner of speaking,
Yo! Ah, Blue. Ah, too kindly, my friend. That means you do also have a... Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Ah, thank you so much, my mans. I really appreciate it. So that means you do have a game that you could suggest as well. Any game, as long as it's allowed on Twitch, and I'm not allowed to veto it. So you could go cause some chaos with that one. Just message me if you have a game you'd like me to play. Gotta stay subscribed. Aww, my mans. Aww, now you have the founder one because gift subs don't count for founder status. Founder of the chat. People clap. Wait, I do want to do some people loves. There you go. Yeah, you have a free game, any game. It could literally be something I'd never play on my own. Go off. Just let me know, like, on Discord or whatever.
But worry not, madam, for the suffering was but...
I fear for your choice, I'll be honest, but I'll do it. It is the promise. Okay, now that will be difficult to stream, but if it's Arcana, I'll do it. To US Blue Mud. Arcana is pretty sick. I've played a bit of it. The only problem is how to figure out how to stream a mobile game, but I'll try my best, chat.
Temporary.
If that's your choice,
it does sound
my
as if
mans.
the bodies of your guests were most comprehensively purged of the poison. However, in future, be sure to cook the potatoes until they are soft, and pray do not eat the ones that have turned green.
As God shall mend me, what a shameful affair this has been. I shall go home and, well, I shall write to my husband and ask that he includes cooking instructions with the next gift of food that he sends me. I thank ye and bid ye good day, Dr. Foreman.
Where's the thing I'm looking? I'm looking to write it down. It's not in this category. Where is it? I swear. Yes, there we are. So, I'm using BlueStacks right now. Makes me be able to play mobile games on desktop. Pretty neat. Oh, that's good. Gotta think about it. So, think about it and let me know your definite choice, my mans. Thank you so much. Why is everyone just like, man, that guy's servant is kind of hot? Lamau. My favorite character. Aw. That defines literally the whole struggle. Like, Emilia's my favorite character in this game. And that fucking describes the struggle of women throughout history, guys. It sucks. But they are like, oh, but she is but a lady. Bruh. She's fucking smarter than all of these men. Like, fuck off. Ah, God.
Good evening, Miss Lanier. What brings you?
I am come about my future, Dr. Foreman. I wish to know whether I will find success as a writer of poems and plays. You can predict futures, can you not?
You, madam? A writer of poems and of...
Don't sound so surprised, Simon, you sexist prick.
plays? Forsooth, how verily remarkable.
Well, 'tis true most of us Bassanos and Laniers are musicians, but I have chosen a different path. I've lately begun a collaboration with a poet and playwright. Let us call him Mr. S. He is presently writing a play that takes place in northern Italy, and as I am of Italian heritage, he has asked me to help him write it.
How interesting. And does this
Indeed.
collaboration betwixt you go well?
Right well, or so methinks. Indeed, Mr. S did suggest that I am full talented as a writer. Be not afraid of greatness, he told me.
Mr.
For once
Spear.
our play opens upon the London stage, our success will follow
I see.
as night follows
Then what
day.
would you have me ask
I'm sorry.
the stars, madam?
Well, I've noted that Mr. S, although a brilliant man, is oft prone to exaggerated melodrama and implausible plot resolutions. I wish to know whether this story of his, of our
Whoever could she talk about?
future success is true.
Very wise of you, madam. Then let us see whether your success or failure is writ in the stars. Will Mistress Amelia Lanier find fame and fortune as a writer?
Have a good dinner, mate. See ya. Will she have? Will I be successful as a writer? What are these? Transformative and surprising political changes. They will work well together. To be more sensitive to the needs of a child. Fuck off. We're not gonna do that, chat. This house was of a legacy marred by deceit and jealousy. This speaks of Mr. S indulging in creative theft. Are we going in our Shakespearean fucking conspiracies? Like, I mean, realistically, this is not true, Mistress Lanier. Me thinks it's 3. Me thinks it's choice C here.
The stars tell of a great deceit against you. They suggest that your collaboration with Mr. S puts you at risk of, let me see here, creative domination and theft. The result being that you will reap little from your collaboration with Mr. S, but feelings of bitterness and jealousy.
I cannot believe this of Mr. S. He is a right honourable man. I cannot believe such compelling insights into the human condition could be writ by such a knave as you describe. To be sure, he does oft indulge in wordplay for its own sake, thus cheapening and unnecessarily prolonging a scene. But nay, he is not a bad man. I know you mean well, Dr. Foreman, but I believe your judgment of the stars must be wrong on this occasion.
Oh no, we did wrong. Oh. 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 I swear to God, if I turn up round in the end. Not the foreman's wife. Oh, jolly it is for another man's wife.